What is up YouTube, Project Mick here, back with another video. Today, we're going to be touring all of my designs that I've made for each individual sheds. I've been doing this series for a little bit now. I think there's 9 sheds we've decorated, so I thought I'd take a step back and kind of tour all of them and show you guys what they all look like together. I think it'd be a cool video. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed. 99% of you guys are actually not subscribed who watch my videos, so please subscribe, helps me out a lot. Without further ado, let's get to the first shed design. Alright, so the first shed that we actually did was the rare gem shed and the furnace shed. The shed is really nice. I forgot how nice it looked with the giant furnaces. These things really look like actual furnaces, but they're actually not. They're just fireplaces, so you can interact with them and turn them on. But yeah, this room turned out really well with the floor. I really like how that worked, and the walls and all the nice gems. It looks really, really good. If you were to make this room, you could substitute some of these out with more furnaces. I think that'd be a good idea for you guys, just because more of a practical use, you can use more furnaces. But this room looks really, really good, and I really like how it turned out, especially with these like sort of tables. This sort of star table, whatever it's called, I'm not sure. It really goes well with the floor. So yeah, that's this room. There's not much to it. It's just a nice little design with some good decorations and some good sort of popping of colors. But yeah, let's get to the next room. This one looks really, really good. Alright, our next room is the coffee shop room. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite ones on the channel. This room just came together so well, just with these like little tables here. They fit perfectly with the rug. And we have the coffee section over here where you can come and get a drink. It just looks so good. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, even like the fireplace up here with the sitting area, and I love how we divided the room here with these plants and this divider. Looks like there's another sitting area over here. It just looks so good. Everything really flows well in this room, and the walls are a great wall for this room. It just looks so good. This is definitely one of my favorite rooms that I've done, and I highly encourage you guys to use this one on your farm. But yeah, let this room be a testament to adding plants. Add so much, even if you want to just divide the room up. There's so much you can do with them. But yeah, let's get on to the next room. This is definitely one of my favorite ones that I've done. Wow. Coming into this room, it just is so nice. This might be one of my favorite ones too. This is our, like, I think I called it the outdoor terrarium, something like that. It's just supposed to be like a hunter's cabin sort of thing. Kind of with these paths. This path block with the grass looks so good. So I would highly recommend you do this. Mixing these two path blocks, you use the green floor, and it looks like a brand new flooring in Stardew Valley. It looks so cool. And this side we have our butterfly hutch, which is some sitting areas. We have a nice table. Here's the Junimo stars that you can't really see them. All you see the stars because I covered it in grass, which looks really, really good. But yeah, this room looks so sick. I love this room. It's definitely one of my favorite ones as well. It just has so much greenery, and in Stardew Valley, green just looks so good in my opinion that just have to incorporate it into your builds. But yeah, that's this room. I think it looks really, really good. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, the indoor terrarium. This room has a special place in my heart. It was one of my, I think this was the third one that I did, but it just looks so good. So if you don't know, if you use the blue mats and you surround it with grass, it looks like a little bit of water, which I think looks really, really cool. The grass sometimes resets after season, so it doesn't look too good here, but you're supposed to cover the edge of it, and it turns out really well. But yeah, that's this room. It's a nice terrarium with some trees, some butterfly hutches, and then we have these slimes, which are my favorite part, because they add like some nice life to this room, which honestly, you can add life in any game. It just makes your builds look so much better in your designs, and in my opinion, it literally is night and day. Slimes can sometimes get stuck, as you can see here, but they look so good. And then on this side, you just have this like sort of sitting area, this bear, some jugs, a fireplace, and some nice designs. Just looks so good. If you don't know how to get these slimes, what you basically do is you put the slime hatcher down, put them in, they hatch, then you just take them away. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite rooms as well. It looks so nice. Do this trick with the water. You're going to see it in more upcoming sheds. But yeah, do this trick with the water and get some slimes. Adds really nice life to your builds. Our next room is, not gonna lie, probably my least favorite one I've ever done, and definitely the least popular one on the channel. This is my rare item shed. It has a nice place, and it does its job really well. It showcases all the rare items in Stardew Valley. All of the rare statues, rare crows, the mannequins, the scarecrows, the other statues, the items. Then as you come up here, you have the rare fish, you have the arcades, and these 2 rare statues. But yeah, this is just basically a rare showcase. I like this shed. If I were to redo it, I would change this floor and probably make it much bigger in terms of the rare item showcase, because I don't really like this top area that much. But yeah, I think it still serves its purpose pretty well and it looks pretty good. I don't think it's ugly by any means. But yeah, that's this room. Definitely my least favorite, but I still think it looked good. And I think you should always have this on your farm just so you can showcase all of your rare sheds, all of your rare designs. Alright, this one is really nice. Forgot about this one. So this is our pool and hot tub shed. You can see I use the same water technique where I surrounded it with green grass, and then with the coals, it looks really good like rocks. And then yeah, it looks like a giant pool, and this is really cool too. It looks like a step down. It's just some flooring with the floor dividers, and it adds a nice step down. This nice pipe looks like it's filling it with water. And over here we have a nice hot tub with these Junimo trees, which looks really good. And same with the step down with the mat, looks really good. And over here we just have this nice like sort of tiki place that I thought looked really cool, and it fit the build kind of really nice. And then you have a nice little sitting area over here where you can sit and just enjoy the room. This room came together really well. I like the different floor patterns and the wallpaper. I think it looks really good and it fits really well. Especially with the trees and the grass. But yeah, this is just a showcase of this water technique and how you can use it more. And I think it turned out really nice in this room. But yeah, let's move on to the next. Alright, this is one of my favorite rooms, and it didn't get enough love on the channel. It's my fishing dock. I know it's plain, but the idea of it is just so cool in my opinion. As you can see, we have these fences and the grass acting like a sort of port, and then you have the river with the ships on it, and you have a nice little sun in the distance there. If you do this at nighttime, it does look like a sun. It's just because it's daytime. But yeah, and then you just have a nice little fishing dock serving some fishing food, and then you have this area in the middle where it looks like there's water and a pole sticking out, which I thought looked really cool. But yeah, this room is definitely simple, but it's really nice, and I don't understand why it didn't do well on the channel. I thought it would do really well and be one of the best viewed videos, but it wasn't, and that's okay. But I think this room deserves a little more love. It's really nice, it's a great idea, and it's a really cool idea for a shed in my opinion. Our next one and our final one is my aquarium. This is hands down my favorite design in the entire sheds. I'm not even gonna lie, this shed is so nice. It has the tanks that are filled so nice. The showcase. The more you go up, the better the view gets and the more fish you see. It's just so nice. I think it turned out so well with the palm trees and the floor, rock statues, everything. These like the layout is amazing. I love it so much. It's definitely my favorite, especially because fish is such a big thing in Stardew Valley and you want to showcase them as best you can. And I think I did a justice here. I really love this shed, and I think you should make an aquarium shed in your world. Maybe not exactly like this, take inspiration, but you need one of these in your world. So take inspiration, make one of these. It makes such a nice shed, and it does so well for your world. Alright, our last shed. This one is a plain one, but it looks so good in my opinion, so I just uploaded it, and it did surprisingly well, honestly. But this is just my beehive shed. So in the middle here we have the beehives with the same sort of floor technique I showed you guys earlier. Looks really good. Then as you go around here, you're greeted with some honey and some flower pots for the bees to come out. I wish there was more live animals in Stardew Valley, like bees who can fly around, things like that, but there isn't. So we gotta make do. But yeah, with the grass and the path and the floor and the sky, I think it looks really good. It matches really well, and I think this is a very simple yet beautiful design. So let that be a lesson to you. In Stardew Valley, sometimes the simplest things can be the most beautiful things. But yeah, that's this shed, and that is the last shed that we actually designed. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do want to see more shed designs, let me know. Let me know your ideas in the comments, because I will for sure do what you guys say. Just let me know and I will do them. I promise. But yeah, without further ado, Project Mick out. Peace.